Hey guys, coming back to you again. This time we on some Black Ops 3. We played Black Ops 2 yesterday. I figured this would be a good time to jump in some Black Ops 3. And let's see if we can grab the mothership for you guys. That's the highest score streak in the game. Now the reason I'm running these high score streaks, Wraith, Raps, and Mothership guys, is because Black Ops 4 is right around the corner. And we already know that Treyarch has the best score streaks in the COD series, guys. That's out of all the Call of Duty games. Let me put in the comments who has better score streaks than the Wraith, Raps, Mothership. What? Did I just get killed? Let me see if we can get this back. Darn it, man. So yeah, it's a fight, man. I'm running with my buddy Ice, and I'm running with also a buddy named Sly Boy Wonder. He's a small YouTuber starting out in YouTube and just was hanging out with us. And actually, he's a subscriber to my channel too. So, you know, we was just all running and gunning. Now look at this dude with this. Oh, I butted him with the butt of my gun. How many times you seen somebody with a melee weapon get worked by somebody that butts them with the weapon now? Turn down. So yeah, this was action packed and fast paced. I was like, man, I'm gonna get my streaks on these guys some way, somehow. Let's go in here and see if we can fight the fight. I got my buddy Ice with his marshals. Whoa! And I'm getting worked and twerked. Let's see if we can take this spot over, man. Or are they knuckle deep in here? Yeah, they're knuckle deep. Now the Razorback I got today, guys, has just got rapid fire and BOA3 sight. For these old eyes of mine. Sinuses are bad, so if you hear me sniffling, please forgive me. We got pollen falling out of these pine trees. I'm in South Mississippi, guys. If you're not familiar with that kind of area, that southern area, we got pine trees everywhere. I mean, it's like dirt in your town. We got pine trees. So pollen is heavy and it's very thick right now. Springtime is right here around the corner, playing on this snowy map. My buddy Ice was like, dude, these guys are like buried in our spot, and I don't think we can go back in there and take it. I said, you know what? I don't think so either. I think you're right, man. Because every spot that I go towards, there's some character head glitching behind something. He's doing my moves. They're doing the on time on me. It's hilarious. I love to see when guys hold things down though like this, because you know what it tells me? It tells me that, hey, that style is effective if you use it right. So hats out to y'all. Shout out to anybody who's holding down a spot. I can't blame you for it a bit. And guys, like I said, this was a kind of a slow burner at first, but then it heats up towards the end. I just wanted to pull this out of, well, actually, I pulled this off the Elgato to give you this gameplay and to possibly think what new score streaks that we might see. Well, I say they're going to have a lot more air streaks that go in, you know, planes that drop missiles and missiles that come in and bombs and things like that. I have a feeling we're going to see a lot more of that. I hope we see dogs in the form of, even if they're robotic dogs or live dogs, you know, as long as there's some type of thing that you call in that runs around like the Raps. You know, in Black Ops 2 they had the Swarm and they had the dogs. So I mean, how does it get more lethal than Swarm? That 100 of those 100 killer drone flying planes just come flying down from the sky with C4 strapped to them and just blow up as soon as they get close to you and it kills you, opposed to dogs on the ground at the same time causing havoc at every little spot. You know, you call those two score streaks in, it's pretty much a done deal. They had the VTOL warship, which to me, look at that where it stuck on my buddy Ice. I was like, Ice, could you move out of the way? I got a glitch. There was a glitch with the trip mine wouldn't go into through him. So as you could tell, guys, we took over this spot now, And you see we took over. We're up by 13 now. We're give or take 13 points, guys. I'm going to work this area right here like a second job. And I'm going to try to get you boys and girls a mothership. That's what this whole gameplay is about. But the score streaks, again, in Black Ops 3 and in Black Ops 2 for that matter, they went in a big way, in my opinion. So when you called in the Wraith and you called in the Wraps, like this right here, here's the Wraith. So guys, I'm really super close to the Wraps. Let's see if we can get the Wraps here. Oh, Hyvensteins. Let me introduce you to my cousin Hyvenstein. Wraps. So now, guys, we're like 125 points from the mothership. Literally, all I need to do is get one more hive kill or kill a specialist while they're using their weapon or ability. And that was my victim right there. So we're down to 110 to get the mothership. A basic 100 kill would do that for me. Now watch these medals that pop up and screw my aim up. I reload. Here's the high powered. I cannot see that guy. I go into a...
Oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. When they lay me down to rest, I know I was always repping. Oh my God, my whole life.
Guys, that was crazy, wasn't it? But I'm just to show you, I do get the mothership. That was my first attempt at it, guys. This is my second. We jump into a breach. Your boy gets full streaks on this one. No BSing with you. This is the real deal. Hold down camp my big spot. This is greenhouse, and bottom side broken is my area. This is where I like to shine. Pick up old boy's Weevil, and I think I worked like 2 or 3 people on the other team with that Weevil, which was awesome. Guys, I hope y'all are having a wonderful day today. Thanks for sitting through that long beginning part. That was my first attempt at a mothership. I was like 100 points away from basically getting the mothership and then die. How many times has that happened? Put it in the chat, guys. How many times have you went for a mothership or something like that and 5, 10, 100 points or less away from being able to get it and then die to something crazy? I got hit with that sparrow and it shattered me into a billion pieces. Now this one here, guys, I'm still rocking the Razorback. I got faith in it. I know a lot of people say that this gun's trash, this gun this gun that. This is my favorite gun in Black Ops 3, guys. My buddy Ice is with me. His favorite weapon is the dual Marshalls. And then I also got my buddy Sly Boy Wonder. He ran another game. The 3 of us kind of just ran together for the night. And I'm telling you, Ice had some wonderful gameplays. I might go in theater mode and catch one of his out and pull it for you guys, let you know what kind of caliber player. He's almost at 100,000 kills with dual marshals only. I think he's at 96,000 and some change. So he's less than 4,000 away from hitting 100,000 kills with one particular weapon. Guys, I use the Razorback a ton, right? And I've got 60-something thousand kills with the Razorback. That's my #1 weapon. You know, I've got 220,000 kills altogether in this game. And I'm a Master Prestige level 1,000. And my KD on TDM overall, that's bad and good, I think is a 2.78 or something, 2.80. So it's not bad. I don't have a real high score per minute because I'm a camper, and plus I don't run UAV, counter UAV, and hater. Because if tips and tricks, if you're wanting to always get your score per minute up, run support streaks, and you'll get all the assist points from when your teammates kill the enemy, and that'll help you increase your score per minute. For people who don't know, check that out, man. You just come riding right up on my shock charge and trip mine. Let's rinse and repeat this fella. They don't know about this process, but they will get to learn it, won't they? That's the nice thing with playing new opponents. after playing them in 2 or 3 games, they get to know old OnTime. And they definitely get to know my buddy Ice. So there's your Wraith, guys. Excuse me again. We're going to lay these pods out. These are like booby traps from back in the Goonies. Remember the Goonies, that old 1984 movie or whatever? It was a long time ago. Some of y'all probably wasn't even born then. But the Goonies was a funny movie. The one guy kept saying, I lay these booby traps. He's always laying booby traps down on the ground for people. There's your wraps, guys. And thanks for being patient with me, guys. I was just teasing on the first video just to let you know kind of some of the stuff we deal with and how easy it is to die. It's not easy to go flawless in any Call of Duty game. I mean, they're all extremely hard, you know. And so I think it's special when anyone goes flawless. I don't care, you know. Now, 9-0, obviously, they hid in the back of the map and, you know, this and that. I understand. That's not anything to brag about. You just hid and killed people when they ran by you. But I patrolled this area down. I mean, I was holding bottom side broken. I held down. I went up to top side broken at some point. Greenhouse is like my honey hole. That's where I kind of hang out at, guys. And either I'm on top of greenhouse or I'm inside it. And I've got traps set all the way. Look at this. That person almost took me off my mothership, guys. So there's your mothership. I'm going to set your traps first for any guy that wants to come over here and mess with me while I'm in this mothership. There's your ruthless. Love it when that game calls you ruthless. So mothership comes in. It's a huge, gigantic ship. Hovers over the map. It shoots missiles and it shoots bullets. Okay, now the cool thing about the mothership is it's got 2 side pods on either side of the ship that'll allow your buddies, you can have 2 friends join in on the fun and rain terror down on the opponents. Just keep peppering the spray and rinse and repeating with the exact ways that you see me doing here with these fellas. Now on this map here, they got a lot of indoors, so you got to make sure you tell some of the teammates, or hopefully the randoms will keep them where they'll spawn outside. That's what you really want. See how they just hover up in that back area? I'm like, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like the count, you know, from Sesame Street. So basically what I do in this mothership is I make the team rage quit and just 3 people stayed in. So yeah, you're not going to find very many people. Nobody likes to play with someone who's got a mothership on them, and especially if they join up, they're not going to have a good time. So mothership is kind of a troll score streak. I find it's fun to do every now and then, but it's not something you want to do all the time. I like Sentry Wraith and Wraps, or Cerberus Wraith and Wraps. Those are my 3 favorites because they'll still stay in, you know, if you call those in, and they're not too hard to get. The mothership, I think you got to have 1,700 score to get it, so it is kind of high, you know. And I mean, on an open map like maybe Redwood or something like that, I could see it being super effective. Well, there's your flawless 38-0, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I scored more than the opposition combined, and we made them rage quit, for goodness sakes, which that's always a super plus. You want to get a message from somebody who's obviously sour chips. You know, they got it on the end of it. Check your boy out. Beat that robot. Beat that robot.
Dude was standing in my spot.
96,000 kills. Shout out to you, Ice. Shout out to you too, Sly Boy Wonder. Appreciate you for assisting me with that. Well, guys, please hit the thumbs up button, and I will get more back to you. I'm on time. I'm out.